Hey guys, I'm Desolator Magic and welcome to the Angry Joe Show. But seriously though, would I not totally fit on their channel? Anyway, what controversial dumpster fire is going on in MTG Arena right now? Well, you know that cute little cat that everybody got with the battle pass if they bought it? Yeah, you can crash the game with it, I guess. I don't really know how it works, but I guess people are telling me it involves like clicking on the cat and changing its color a bunch of times and that does something. Well, it can't be like a network traffic DDoS thing because that would be like a kilobyte per second. I mean, change color is like a couple bytes. And honestly, if your computer is so slow that it can't draw a couple simple little flame animations to the point where it crashes and disconnects the game, you do not meet the minimum requirements to run Arena. So I feel like the problem wouldn't be that widespread if it was that. So I don't know what is technically responsible for this. And in fact, if I were to speculate, I'd say it's some kind of graphics layering glitch or some kind of like rendering glitch. And it wouldn't even be like overloading a buffer. It would be like trying to load something twice simultaneously or like trying to render two of something at once because the client drawing it is trying to catch up. But almost anything you could do on their side, you do on your side, and why doesn't it crash yours? So, I mean, that's all I'm going to talk about from the technical standpoint, because one, I don't want to help people find other glitches, and two, you guys probably aren't as into game programming as I am. You know, since I have 2 computer science degrees. But either way, I guess Wizards is aware enough of it that people are getting banned for it. And, you know, good, because, I mean, anybody doing it on purpose, they should be banned, because you can't just rely on the same old thing that everybody always says. I always hear this. But it's part of the game, and if they didn't want people doing it, then maybe they should fix it, and it's just a glitch, and blah, 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 blah. No, you're exploiting a known flaw that they're probably going to patch in days, and you're using it to cheat, to win games, to discount your opponent. That's ridiculous. You know what you're doing. You're cheating. Shut up. It doesn't matter if it's a glitch or an accident or whatever. It doesn't matter. You're a terrible person. That's an excuse. Stop ruining Arena. But remember, I called this a dumpster fire. That would just be a speed bump. That would be a problem. I mean, that by comparison would be like taking a paper towel and lighting it on fire. Okay, that's not a dumpster fire. That's a minor garbage fire. Here's the problem. Some people really like clicking on that while they're waiting for their opponent to do nothing. You know, like how you spam click the living crap out of the statue to tip it over, the Bolas statue. Oh, if you haven't seen that, that's a thing that can be done. And I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. You can click on the gargoyles, you can click on the birds and make them fly away. You can click on the little scorpion dude, make him run away. You can click on the little fungus mushroom head thing. So I mean, if they're going to give you a cat, of course you're going to, wait for your opponent to get up and microwave the Hot Pockets. You're going to be clicking on your cat just because it's something to do and the animation looks cool. Well, it would seem from multiple reports, and I mean, I think I got 4 of them at this point. Some people are pretty pissed off because they just got a multi-day temporary ban from Arena for just unknowingly clicking on the cat. Because I guess Wizards is just, they set a threshold of like X amount of clicks, and then if in the log you did it, then ban. Because, I mean, they can't tell the difference between you clicking on the cat to weaponize it to use its magical kitty powers to disconnect your opponent, or if you're just clicking on it because you're clicking on it and you have never heard of this glitch or exploit or whatever. So as much as I love punishing people that are cheating, I think I would let it slide this time. Maybe send them a warning email and just be like, hey, FYI, don't do that. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say that you didn't know it, but if you do it again, your account is marked as suspicious, whatever. Something real simple like that. Not, 5-day ban for something you probably didn't do. Screw you. Oh, and it gets worse. Hey guys, who in Arena has the cats? Who unlocked them? Oh, that's right. It's people that just gave Wizards of the Coast $20. Who really, really, really cares about the mastery system and not missing a day? Or 5 days, which is what they're banning people for. And it might be a sliding scale. I don't know. It might be based on how often you do it. I have no idea. Maybe some people are getting warnings, but I just know the one person that named how many days they got banned, it's 5. Mastery Pass people might care if they missed 5 days worth of XP. I mean, to be like, yeah, I'm going to support the game. I'm going to get the Mastery Pass. Oh, look at my cool cat. Oh, look, I'm going to click on it. It does a thing. You're banned for 5 days for doing nothing, for using the thing that you just bought. Screw you. You are guilty. There is no appeal process that I know of. Screw you. Enjoy missing out 5 days on the Mastery Pass that you just bought. Oh, next season, don't forget to buy it again. Thanks, we appreciate your business. Can you imagine the absolute rage that must be going through these people's heads? Because a couple of them DM me on Twitter, and oh, they were some spicy boys. Oh, were they offended? They were pissed. It's to the level, this is such a slap in the face. I would up security at Wizards headquarters if I were them, just to be sure. Because, I mean, let's be honest, some of the people who play MTG are unstable lunatics, and MTG is their whole life because they're unstable lunatics. So if you take these nut jobs and accuse them of doing something they didn't do after they gave you money, then block them from the game for 5 days, ooh, that's a recipe for some problems. This is just unbelievable. Now, I can't say, oh, this is so terrible of handling of it. They clearly were like, okay, this is one of the only exploits in the history of the game. The game's image is that it's a clean, proper game except for the shuffler and the matchmaking, which are both rigged as f***. And also, I suspect that there's a cheat that lets people see what cards are in my hand. And also, I prove by tracking it that I only go first 40% of the time for some reason. Other than that, there is no, known widespread cheating. This is the polar opposite of Apex Legends, where you just assume basically everybody's cheating, and they've banned over 1 million people. I am not kidding. 1 million players have been banned for cheating. So, to protect the integrity of the game, if there's some kind of disconnect hack, they are going to stomp that out like it's a lit match in a fireworks factory. Because it could explode and do a lot of damage if it becomes a widespread thing. So they're cracking down on it hard. They had this ridiculous knee-jerk overreaction. I'm sure it seemed appropriate to them at the time, and they're banning way too many people. What they should have done is just fire a shot across the bow, as they say, with your little pirate cannon and say, hey, we can read the logs. This appears to be what y'all are doing. Don't do it. This is your last warning. And if you did it on accident, also don't do it, and we apologize. I mean, that'd get my blood pumping for 3 seconds, if I got an email like that, but that's about it. And I'd be like, okay, go on with my life. Cool, good. I hope people get caught. Didn't know I wasn't supposed to spam click on the cat. My bad. I won't do it. Whatever. And then emergency patch it as quickly as possible and then move on. And there you go. None of the people actually using this would get punished in that case, and that sucks. But you could punish 99 people out of 100 and be right and be wrong about one, and that's too many. You cannot do that to your most dedicated paying customers. That is stupid, Wizards. Legit, I would unban everyone across the board and issue an apology publicly and to those people privately, or the backlash is going to be huge. I mean, can you imagine how bad this is going to get when, this gets publicity that this is happening and people start spreading this around and really big YouTubers start making videos? Oh, shit. So, I'll be the one to politely warn you, don't obsessively click on your cute little cat. And full disclosure, somebody who super chatted me the money to buy the Battle Pass and said, buy the Battle Pass. Well, I did that. And I initially did not even know that when you change the color of the cat, your opponent can see it. Because I'd never seen somebody do it. I just thought, okay, there's their cat, it's sitting there red, cool. And then I changed the color of mine, and I'm like, oh, well, they can't see that. And then I saw somebody else do it, and I'm like, oh, they can see it, it's just nobody does it. And now after I realized that, I'm like, well, I'm not just going to spam click it to annoy the crap out of people. That's right up there with, which I think should be a permanent ban-worthy offense, constantly cycling over your opponent's cards with the white highlight thing. Anybody who does that, just drop dead. I hope you get struck by lightning and your house burns down. That is so fucking annoying. So obviously I'm not going to turn my damn cat into Rainbow Bright just to piss off my opponent. I'm just going to change it to maybe match the color of my deck, and that's about it. And that's just to be a polite and civil, proper player before I knew anything about this exploit. But maybe a lot of people were in the same boat as me before then, and they thought, well, when I change the color, they can't see that. Why would they see the flame animation? Well, they can't. It causes their crap to crash. So, oops. No, better yet, it depends how far back they go in the logs, but I've been known to click on the cat a couple hundred times per game just because it was fun and it's a new thing. Because once again, I didn't think they could see it. So if Wizards is back checking the logs right now to count how many times they clicked on the cat and they affect my account and give me a ban, oh, that would be a mistake. Oh, I would never let you hear the end of it, Wizards. And I think from what I'm hearing on reports, they've already pissed off the wrong people, like people who know how to damage them. I mean, I almost hate to say this because they still have an opportunity to roll this back and unban people and apologize, which I would recommend you do immediately, Wizards. But, theoretically, if this already affected me, or if this is about to affect me, which I doubt it, I think they rolled out all the bans at once. What if I just say, hey guys, I'm live streaming tomorrow, because I actually do intend to. If my throw is okay, I'll be irritated by allergies and crap, and yeah. Okay, cool. So now if they unjustly block me from this, that's knowing full, willful, tortious interference with a business, whatever, making me make income. Defamation, because I would have to publicly say why I wouldn't be live streaming. And then I'd be like, yeah, they're accusing me of something I didn't do. It's untrue. It's provably untrue. And shocker, I make money while I live stream, and I would sue them not for the money because legal fees would be 10 times higher than anything I would get. But I mean, tack it on to the lawsuit for defamation, considering I have a reputation for being an honest player and my full-time job and 90% of my income in a year come from YouTube, where I cover Magic and play it and need to be respected and not seen as a cheater and labeled as a cheater by Wizards. Oh, that would not go well for them. Now that's my unique scenario. I don't think it applies to anybody else so far. No other YouTubers that I've heard of have gotten affected by this. You know, what if somebody's like, you know what? I'm going to file a complaint with PayPal. I'm going to file a chargeback with my credit card company. In fact, I know how chargebacks work. I know how many times I have to have requested a refund or complained about the error to the company responsible. And they know that with both Visa and Discover, at the very least, that number is 2. And they know that they could call customer service and then email customer service, note the dates, give them 48 hours to reply, and then file the chargeback if they don't get unbanned. Because Wizards is failing to deliver what they are contractually obligated with, which is the ability to play and use the pass that you just bought. So you know what? It'd be a real shame if I went and, encouraged everybody to do that if you're pissed off enough. Which is why I would really strongly recommend you unban everybody and apologize, because I should show you some of the Twitter messages I got about this. People are pissed. They are livid. There's a reason they bought the pass, and it's because they play every day. If you make them miss out on 5 days after accusing them of shit they didn't do, people don't receive that very well. So thank your lucky stars you didn't ban me. But in the meantime, if you want your PayPal account to not be suspended and your credit card processing system to not be placed on hold while they investigate you for having too many chargebacks, I would maybe apologize. Call me crazy, Wizards. But, I don't have a degree in public relations and marketing and corporate image management, so, don't listen to me. But then again, I'm also not a knuckle-dragging, knee-jerking dumbass who doesn't know how gaming communities work, who decided to give people a 5-day ban based on shaky evidence. I could have sworn, I remember hearing in college that the golden rule of game development is don't accuse your players of cheating if you aren't 100% sure, because they will never let you forget it. And they're never coming back, and they are each individually going to try to destroy your entire company. People are that petty on the internet. I don't know if you've known that or not. So I hope this blows up in their face. This was a drastic mistake, but like I said, it's not too late to correct it. And in the meantime, I'm level 19 in the Mastery Tree, woo! And I'm not currently banned, so I am going to probably be actually live streaming tomorrow. After the Pokemon event, let's go get that shiny Entei, everybody, woo! It's gonna be like 90 out, I'm not looking forward to it. But I want my shiny puppy, damn it. I'm gonna be out in the sun so long, I'm probably gonna start seeing different colored puppies all over the place, whether they're on my screen or not. So that'll be fun. Thanks for the time-sensitive, in the middle of the day events, Wizards. Niantic. I get my stupid companies confused. Anyway, where my Team Valor homies at? Leave a comment down below. Leave a thumbs up. Woo! Everyone else suck it. I have a second account, and it's Mystic. But I would never be one of those drool monkeys on the yellow team. Those barbarians. How dare they? Well, that's 1/3 thumbs down on this video. So if you don't play Pokemon Go, leave a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next video or live stream.